Sullivan looking, going deep. He's got Davis for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? 53 yards. The floodgates have opened. These defenses have given up.
Welcome back to the Dynasty. It's week 6, and 3 more guys have committed to Rapid City over the bye week. We'll have more on them at the halftime show, including where the recruiting class is currently ranked. We'll follow Oklahoma versus Texas during the game today, and in the halftime and postgame, we'll have highlights from Florida State at number 25 Fargo in the rain, and Minnesota and Michigan for the Little Brown Jug. To the studio now for the game preview. Last week, the game went to the wire versus UCLA as Rapid City pulled it out and remains undefeated. Is Northwestern ready to knock them off today in Evanston? Can McLaurin shake the interception bug? We'll find out as Rapid City takes on Northwestern next.
Rapid City comes in ranked 17, trying to increase their ranking without Kobe Burrow for 2 more weeks on the abdominal tear. This is a give. Alani Neal, 1 yard. Rapid City looking to remain undefeated. Read option. McLaurin keeps. He's got blockers out here. He's tackled from behind by the big feller. Right away, 3rd and 6. Posey in motion. Snap. McLaurin dumps it to Alani Neal, and he's short. 4th and 5. Rapid City will have to punt this. Northwestern's offense pretty putrid on the rankings. We'll see what they look like here today. Tolles giving chase outside. Porter breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, but it's slammed down by Jared West. Now 3rd and 4. Sullivan looking. Guys are sitting on routes. Oh, and he hits Mosley. And Mosley gets hit. But that is a first. Now Northwestern is moving this thing down in the Rapid City territory. Sullivan with a give to Porter. Porter out left. Breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. Down after 6. I think Rapid City's going to have to start bringing some heat. 2nd and 4. The blitz is on. It's a quick wide receiver bubble screen. Perfect call. Porter down at the 25. So 2nd and 13 now from the 27, 28-yard line. Sullivan in the pistol. This is an option. He pitches out. There's one man. Tolles makes the tackle. What a touchdown-saving tackle from Tolles. 3rd and 12. Sullivan. Look, he's got the slant to Davis, who gets hammered down after 7. 4th down. Hey, Mike Robinson had the wind knocked out of him. He'll be back, though. Northwestern will elect to kick a field goal. This will be about a 36-yard attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3-0. Northwestern takes the lead.
Game update now as we check in on number 12 Oklahoma versus Texas. All defense so far in this game. Sack lunches all around, 0-0 as they start the second.
After a fantastic return from McFly, Rapid City first down from their own 44. McLaurin throwing underneath, and he's nowhere near his man. We've seen that one before. Just a broken record when it comes to McLaurin. Underneath, wide again. 3rd and 10, the snap is away. McLaurin got his man, and he just misses him horribly again. Charlie Hall was wide open. German's punt is away. Will bounce around the 10-yard line. We'll see if this thing angles, and it does. It's out of bounds inside the 5. To give, Porter gets hit at the 1. So does Northwestern attempt to get this first down, or do they run and play it safe here? They certainly are lined up to run this ball, and they will. And he will knock it out of the end zone. Safety for the Rapid City defense. And now we've got a baseball score on the board. So Rapid City's offense comes out again now. Down 3-2. McLaurin out to the sideline, intercepted by Hollis Jr. Hollis Jr. going to be down this sideline, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's down at the Rapid City 31. They give it right back. Now McLaurin, after having a few good weeks, gets back on his BS. And now they'll ask the Rapid City defense to come out and get another stop. Porter on the left corner, he'll lose 3. What a play from Darrell Bullock. Rapid City moving into some zone coverage here. Another give to Porter, who's going to attempt the left side, and he'll lose more yardage. This time it's Cody White making the stop. Tell you what, the defense is fighting. Out to the sideline, Davis makes the catch, breaks the tackle, is out of bounds, he's short. And Northwestern will line up for another field goal. This one, 44 yards. Snap, the kick is up, and it is drifting right, and it is no good. 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard gain from Alani Neal on first. Snaps away. McLaurin gives it off to Alani Neal again, and Alani's got room this time. First down after 10. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Alani Neal cuts back inside. Another 3 yards. And that will be the final play of the first quarter, with Rapid City down to Northwestern 3-2 and what is a baseball score, but it is what it is. Jimmy, you got thoughts on this score, man?
Hey, man, a safety? What are we talking about here? Why they even make this hand signal? What is that about? You praying for those 2 points, man? I don't get it.
Sure, maybe that's it, Jimmy. 2nd and 7. Another give to Alani, who goes up the left side for 8 yards and a first. 2nd and 10 after no gain on first down. Oh, and he's got a man open out there. He finally makes an accurate throw to Trevor Borland, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 15 after 35 yards. McLaurin almost did not see him come open, but he finds him and finds 35 yards. And just like that, first down Rapid City at the 13-yard line. Posey in motion. Jet sweep. Posey looking for a lane, can't find it. 2nd and 9. McLaurin underneath, horribly misses again. And Galloway is just beside himself with these throws from McLaurin. 3rd and 9. Screen is set up to Alani Neal. And Alani will have a Rapid City first down inside the 5. Goal line set. Snap. The give. Alani. Touchdown, Rapid City. And the Stegos take the lead over Northwestern. 9-3. Northwestern comes back out. 1st and 10. Sullivan looking. Doesn't really have anything. Throws it out of bounds. And so far, in the first 4 or 5 games of the season, this Rapid City defense has shown it is different. It is built different. Porter cannot get the edge. Loses a yard on the pursuit from Tolles. Sullivan looking as the screen is set up, and he gets sacked before he gets the throw off. C.J. Bazile having himself a meal. They'll have to punt. So Rapid City will start in fabulous field position at the Northwestern 42. Counter give. Alani looking for a blocker. Breaks the tackle. Then gets broken after 5. 2nd down and 5 now. McLaurin throwing low to Laybourne. Cameron Laybourne down to the 21. 1st and 10. This is play action. McLaurin over the middle to Charlie Hall, down to the 5, down to the 3. 1st and goal from the Northwestern 3-yard line. The give, Alani Neal, touchdown Rapid City, and it looked too easy. The Stegos take the 16-3 lead.
Time for another game update as Hudson Card runs this one in to put Texas out in front. They'd had a field goal. It's 10-0 Texas with 4 minutes left until the half.
Sullivan, another give to Porter. Porter looking for the edge again, and he gets corralled after 3. 2nd and 7. Sullivan, give to Porter. Porter busted out left, and he will be a little bit short. 3rd and inches. And Northwestern looks like they know they need to do something on this drive. Sullivan keeps it. Sacked by DeRoute Bullock. Big boy wasn't fooled. And Northwestern is going for it. 4th and 7. Over the middle, almost intercepted, but it will be a turnover. Jared West got his hands on that one. 2nd and 10 after Alani Neal gains nothing on first down. McLaurin looking outside. He's got Posey for a first down. Just drilled this throw. Snap. McLaurin's rolling out for one of the first times today because there's nothing but green space in front. He's still on his feet, spinning around. Oh, gets hammered out of bounds, but not until he's run for 30 yards. Hey, Mike, Jalen McNair got a concussion, man. He out for the game. Oh, man, that is a big loss for Rapid City. The snap. This is a stretch give to Alani. Alani cannot break out. And Rapid City will use a timeout. 2nd and 11, snaps away. McLaurin settling, throwing low to Posey. Posey 3rd and 1. Rapid City will get on the ball and go quick. 24 seconds. McLaurin over the middle to Posey again. Touchdown Stegos. 23-3 with 17 seconds left until the half. Spank you very much, Wildcats. Boy, the way this game started, Northwestern looked like they were ready to bring it to Rapid City. But since then, it has been rough sledding as we tick away the last few seconds here before the half. 3 TFLs now for Kevin Robinson. And that will be it. We go to the half with Rapid City up on Northwestern 23-3 after Northwestern was up in the beginning. We'll see if they can come back at home here at Ryan Field in the second half.
Rapid City in control. Welcome to the halftime show. Let's hit some recruiting news and some scores and highlights from around the nation. Rapid City welcomes 3 new recruits to the class as coveted 4-star linebacker Brendan Bearman commits along with 4-star wide receivers Cam Chaos and Jordan Jaman. Let's start at wide receiver with Cam Chaos, who stands at 6'1", 196 out of South Charleston, West Virginia. He's a burner with great route running ability, but he'll need to work on his catching as he's been known to have the butterfingers. Now Jordan Jaman is similar in size to Cam at 6', 196 out of Romulus, Michigan. Also pretty quick with good route running ability, and guess what? He also needs to work on those brick hands. The crown jewel of this class so far is Eric Moltz II, but now you can put Brendan Bearman's name right alongside him, as he should be a force at linebacker. Bearman is 6'4", 230, and has one of the fastest first steps you can have. To top that off, he's great in zone coverage, can shed a block, is great in pursuit, and cherry on top, he will blast you into next week. He'll need to work on his play rec as he gets acclimated to the college game. Rapid City now has 6 commits in the class, all 4-stars, and that puts the Stegos firmly at number 1 in the first recruiting rankings. There are a lot of targets left, so expect a ton of movement there, but a great start for the Stegos. We'll move over to the polls for updated rankings, but first, let's take a look at some big games that went down over the bye week as Fargo took down Michigan State. Miami upset Notre Dame in overtime, and look at this monster upset from Ball State over Michigan. Wow. Clemson remains at number 1 in the polls, and Rapid City jumps up to 17 with Michigan looming next week. The Tar Pit moves up to 16th on toughest places to play. Love to see that. And the Heisman frontrunner is now LJ Johnson Jr. out of Texas A&M. The Aggies are currently undefeated and sit at number 4 in the country. Evan Pryor out of Ohio State is right behind him. And hey, thank you to the Rapid City Boosters. It's your support that keeps this Rapid City network going. If you'd like to become a booster and help this network thrive, click the join button below. Anyway, let's go check in on some games around the country. Wisconsin has a healthy lead over Rutgers at the start of the third. Clemson is on upset alert versus Pitt, and yikes, even USC is struggling as the Cornhuskers are giving them all they can handle. Now let's check in on Texas and Oklahoma, who we've been following during the game. A lot of defense in this game since we left it. Only a field goal has been added to the score. Texas leads 13-0 at the half. We'll have more updates from that game as they happen during the second half. Next, let's head to rainy Fargo as they battle the Seminoles. This game is sloppy. No one can really get anything going at all so far. It's a snooze fest, and they're knotted up at 0 as they head to the third. Our final game here is Minnesota battling Michigan for the Little Brown Jug. At the start of the second, J.J. McCarthy hits Jared Kelly for 37 yards to set up this Harry Craighead 1-yard touchdown run, and then on their next drive, they'd score again as McCarthy runs one in, and Michigan is in control at the break, 12-0. All right, we'll have the finals for these games after the game in the postgame show. For now, let's get back to Northwestern getting clobbered by Rapid City.
The defense comes back out. 2 sacks, a ton of TFLs, and a safety to their name today already. Only 88 yards on them. 1st and 10. Sullivan looking deep. Sullivan is intercepted by Cody White, and that's how the second half will start. That might send some fans to the parking lot. Cody White just lurked him. Dap him up. Alani Neal gets 1 yard on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 9. Roll. McLaurin looking, doesn't like it. Taking off, makes a man miss, but he's gonna be short. 4th and 1. And what does Rapid City have to lose? Galloway keeps the offense on the field. What's that? That's a QB sneak, and McLaurin has got the 1st down. 1st and 10. This is play action. McLaurin looking, firing deep. That's Charlie Hall down to the 16. So 3rd and 10 after the incompletion on 2nd down. And McLaurin's got a guy over the middle. That is a tight window, and Posey drops the ball. He had it. No need to go for this. Galloway sends the kicking unit out onto the field. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and Rapid City pushes the lead out to 26-3. After 2 short runs from Porter, it is 3rd down and 4 already. Sullivan looking, going underneath the Davis, and that will be a 1st. Sullivan's got a man open wide, deep. Davis breaking tackles. Oh, he's still on his feet. Falls down at the 15 after 48 yards. I'll tell you what, Sullivan had a guy streaking down the center of the field that would have been 6, but Davis picks up 50, and I think they'll take that. 2nd and 6. Oh, he's got Bain in the back of the end zone. Sullivan drills him for touchdown and cuts this lead to 26-10, halfway through the third. 26-9. And now they are going for 2 here Sullivan looking around. He's going to take off. He ain't going to go anywhere, though. He is sacked by C.J. Bazile.
Time for another game update now as Hudson Card throws a pick six as Laverne McClareth jumps out in front and gets the Sooners on the board. It's 13-7 with 5 minutes left until the fourth.
2nd and 13. Snap is away. McLaurin over the middle to Laybourne, who makes the tough catch. 3rd and 1. McLaurin going underneath the Lokalani. The freshman's got the ball, and he's got the first to the 35. And finally, McLaurin is starting to hit some receivers. Down low, this is Laybourne. Oh, puts a nasty spin on a man. McFly loses one on a jet sweep. It's 3rd down and 5. McLaurin to the sideline. Borland, first down after 20 yards on the reception. 3rd down and 8. Snap. McLaurin underneath the McFly. He'll be short. 4th and 3. And Rapid City is coming out to go for this. Will they get this playoff? Snap is away. McLaurin looking. Throws to the running back. Alani Neal, touchdown, Rapid City. There's no time left in the 3rd. McLaurin ate his lunch when he threw that ball, too. What a play. We head to the 4th quarter with Rapid City up 33-9. I don't know if Northwestern can come back from this one. They are 6 feet deep.
6 feet deep. You know what else is 6 feet deep, man? My pool.
How's that relevant, Jimmy?
Well, you want to come over and go swimming after the game or not, man? Toss back a few Capri Suns.
Toss back. I have plans.
I'm just playing, Mike. My pool is only a little over a foot deep. And it's in my bathroom.
So you're inviting me over to take a bath?
Yeah, Mike, like I said, it's a joke, man. But speaking of tubs, you know who's circling the drain? These Wildcats, baby.
Damn, Jimmy. 1st and 10. Sullivan out to the sideline. First down to Davis. And Davis has caught half of Sullivan's completions for 88 yards. Looking out to the sideline again. Davis again. And you think Rapid City's got to think about doubling up on Davis. Cody White's going to shadow him now. He's going out to the sideline again. That one's almost intercepted. 3rd and 5. Over the middle to Stewart. First down, Cats. Oh, and he's got him deep. That's Bain again. 33-yard touchdown from Brendan Sullivan to Bain.
Thank you for the touchdown.
Northwestern will go for 2 again. A toss sweep. And Porter just walks that one in, basically. And it's 33-17. So Rapid City, every time they're on the verge of bringing in the backups, Northwestern threatens. Snap is away. This is play action. McLaurin looking. Oh, he had a man deep and couldn't set his feet. And now all of a sudden, this feels like a big 3rd down. Momentum with Northwestern. Looking, McLaurin over the middle. That was not to Charlie. The pressure forced McLaurin to throw, and they'll have to punt. And all of a sudden, this Rapid City defense is going to need to come up big. 1st and 10 Cats. Out to the sideline. Caught! Are you kidding me? Did he get a foot in? The booth is reviewing this, and I had a feeling this was coming. I did not think he got a foot down. Catch? No way. That thing is getting overturned.
The ruling on the field is overturned. 2nd down, Northwestern.
2nd and 10. Sullivan looking. Breaks a sack. Oh, and it's intercepted by Tolles, who was lurking over the middle. What a huge interception from Tolles. Sullivan forced that one. And Tolles was just sitting there shadowing Bain. Rapid City's offense back out on the field. Snaps away. Oh, he's got a man deep. Oh, but it's underthrown. Almost intercepted. McLaurin too often sees a streaking man too late. McLaurin looking. Got Charlie Hall over the middle on the slant. Charlie first down and a little more to the 40. 5.5 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Northwestern showing a safety blitz. McLaurin taking a shot. And Posey makes the catch. Touchdown, Rapid City. 40 yards to the end zone. 40-17, Stegos lead. The Rapid City's defense comes back out, looking for 1 or 2 more stops. Sullivan looking, it's a screen, it's set up, and there's nobody over there. 1 man to beat, and that's Tolles, who gets turned around. Finally ridden to the ground by Preston after 37 yards. 1st and 10. Sullivan looking underneath the Davis. 2nd and 2, Sullivan. Again, oh, he's got a man open deep. And did Bain get a foot down? Are you kidding me with this catch? That was a legit catch. 1st and goal. Sullivan will dump this over the middle. Touchdown, Jordan Mosley. 6 yards, 40-24. Northwestern just will not go away. And par for the course, Northwestern will go for 2 again. Sullivan, he's got nowhere to go. He's gonna get sacked. This time, it's the Big Swan.
Time for another game update now with 3.5 minutes left to go in the 4th. Caleb Williams runs this down and gets stuffed at the 1. They'd have to kick a field goal. They're all knotted up at 13 with 2 minutes left to play.
2nd and 18. McLaurin is probably taking a shot here. Play action. Oh, he's under heat right away. He's got to take off. He's got a lot of room to run. Jukes the man and gets the 1st down after 20 yards. What a scamper. Felt the heat from the blind side and took off. 1st and 18 after another penalty. Nelson checks in the backfield and gets buried there. I'll tell you right now, McLaurin is looking at McFly. And he's going out to the sideline. That's Posey again for a touchdown. That's embarrassing if you're Northwestern. And that is a school record for Posey, taking it from Charlie Hall for receiving touchdowns in a game. 47-23, Stegos. 1st and 10, Northwestern. Oh, and he's got Davis over the middle. Davis to midfield. Davis now with 8 catches for 129 yards as Northwestern is going quickly now. Snap is away. Sullivan looking, going deep. He's got Davis for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? 53 yards. The floodgates have opened. These defenses have given up. And Northwestern will go for 2 again. A give to Porter, and he will not get in. 47-29. And now Rapid City will come out and try to run this clock out. They're tired of these touchdowns. Myrick dropped. Northwestern not using timeouts. So they will run as much of this clock off as they can. Unless you show that you are going to blitz. Because then McLaurin is going to find Laybourne down the sideline for another 1st down. That give the Myrick cuts back out right. Got a nice hole out here. 2nd and 2. Rapid City up by 18. Threatening to rub it in and put another one on. It'll be 3rd down now. 3rd and 2. McLaurin snaps away. Looking underneath that Charlie Hall was down to the 1. And you know what? I think Rapid City's a little angry about all the scoring and onside kicks when the game was out of reach. The snap. McLaurin's got his man. Touchdown, Trevor Borland. And the Boo Birds are out 54-29. And Rapid City will come out to squib this ball and end this game. Instead of running another play here, Gurman squibs it up. Lane catches it. And that'll do it for this game. Rapid City crushes Northwestern. The Boo Birds did come out because Rapid City ran up the score at the end. They're getting a reputation for that. I'm not sure it's a reputation you want to have. These teams are going to be out for blood for Joey Galloway and this Stego squad. A great game from the defense until the end there when things just went crazy. Anthony McLaurin, player of the game, 323 through the air. A ton of touchdowns. Posey setting the record for receiving touchdowns. What a game after a slow start. If you enjoyed this game, drop a like on the video. Help the Dynasty out as always, and I will see you in the next one. But for now, let's head to the postgame show to check in on some final scores and highlights.
That was a beatdown. Jeez. All right, let's get to some final scores and see what's on tap for next week. Let's start with the Badgers hammering Rutgers 41-7 and then move on over to Clemson, who has taken the lead over Pitt after a weather delay there. There's 9 minutes to go on that one. Now let's head back out to Fargo, where it was still zeros on the board until 1 minute left. Danny Dimes hits Corey Dykes for 12 yards, then hits him again inside the 5 to eventually set up this 6-yard Mayan Williams go-ahead touchdown with 21 seconds to go. He'd get player of the game as the Seminoles are blanked 6-0. But who's getting that Little Brown Jug? We picked this one up in the 3rd with Michigan up 12-0 still as J.J. McCarthy hits Quan Carter for 36 on this beautiful one-handed catch that eventually would lead to a 2-yard touchdown pass to Christian Dixon, and Minnesota just couldn't do anything. Poor Dallas Brown gets sacked and hurt towards the end of this one, and Michigan rolls the Gophers and keeps the Little Brown Jug in Ann Arbor. JJ McCarthy is your player of the game, and 18-0 is your final. Now let's get to the Red River Showdown as Texas and Oklahoma ended regulation tied up. Overtime rained down 5 total field goals, 5, as the teams became exhausted until finally Caleb Williams hits Alan McNair for 24 yards down the seam to set up that game-winning touchdown pass to Mario Williams. Nick Roberson walked out of this game with 7 TFLs and 5 sacks, and Oklahoma avoids the upset and takes down their bitter rival 25-22.
All right, that'll do it for the postgame show. Next week, Rapid City travels to Ann Arbor to take on the Michigan Wolverines in a primetime night game. Until then, go Stegos.